everyone, this is EpicGamer here. Today we're going to be doing another Epic tutorial. This Epic tutorial is going to be on how to make your own outro. Now, the programs I'll be using is Photoshop CC, Sony Vegas Pro 13. Now, these programs are paid, and I'm going to find out how to do it in a free program. And I know a free editing program, so I'll be doing those. If I find free video editing program, I don't know a free video editing program that can actually make an outro. I have to check Windows Movie Maker, but for now, I'm gonna show you how to make it in Photoshop. And one thing I need to address is I couldn't make videos over the period of time I couldn't, which was like a week. And I couldn't make videos because school is coming around, it's basically around the corner. So I had to get ready with all my stuff. But enough talking, and let's get started. So first thing you want to do is open up Photoshop. Then what you want to do is press File, New, name it whatever you want. I'm making this for my friend, and his channel will be in the description down below. Now, you want to see the width and the height. You want to go to here. Depends on what kind of size you're rendering your videos. I'm rendering my videos in 180p. Did I say size? Well, HD. Okay. Picture quality, whatever. Okay, so basically this is size in pictures. So I render mine in 180p. So that's 1920 by 180. But if you guys render yours in 720p, then you want to do 1280 by 720. And so I render mine, in 180p. So I'm gonna do 180 by 1920. Alright. And you want to make sure that background content is set to transparent. Press OK. Then basically it shows you a slate. This is your slate. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click the rectangle tool. It's right here. And then you want to choose the color. I already have a color chosen. And then go into the upper left of your slate, and then drag your rectangle tool horizontally, and then go downward vertically, and that is basically your background now. Now, this is where you can add some stuff. First of all, you want to rasterize this layer, because we're gonna need that later. Then go to blending options, and you can basically make this background, anything you want. You can even change the background for a picture or anything like that. But I'm gonna make this a simple one so you guys can understand it better. Once you get better at Photoshop, you can do more background things. Yeah. So I'm gonna make it a metallic look, which is gradient overlay. I'm gonna go click here. I'm gonna choose this right here, or maybe this, no that, or maybe that. Nope, okay, sorry about that. So I'm gonna choose this color right here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this. This is where you can customize your metallic colors, and so I'm gonna make this kind of like a lightest blue. Alright, so that's my background. Now we want to add a kind of shape so you can put your video in. So I'm gonna put my video as a rectangle. So I'm gonna make the box about that big is good. Any size will do. It's your outro. Customize it all you want. So I'm gonna make mine this big. Then I'm gonna go here, rasterize layer, blending options. Then I'm gonna add a border because this inner part will be transparent. So what you want to do is you can go to stroke, and then you can change the color of the border, which I want it to be white. There we go. Then you can change the size. About that is good. Alright. Press OK. Now here is why we had a transparent slate. You want to go to here. Basically, it would show quick selection tool right here. You want to right click it, go to magic wand tool. So you want to click the magic wand tool. You want to click the inner part of that. So it should, since you rasterized it, it should show that this whole square is basically gone. So then you want to delete it, and then basically that's what happens. Actually, no, not delete the rectangle 2. Delete the rectangle 1. That basically leaves a hole there. Then you wanna see it shows a hole there. There you go. Alright, so now that we got that's basically it cut in your slate, cut in your background actually. And so this is still covering up. What you want to go here is press right click, then you want to click rasterize layer style. It should be white for you guys, but I already did it. So then you want to it's still selected, and then you delete it. There you have your border and everything. Then press Ctrl D to deselect your highlighted mark. Alright, so now that we got our background, let me zoom this out a little bit. Oops. Okay. Now that we got our background and our transparent layer in there, now we're gonna actually add some words like subscribe and all that. So I am going to show you, just add some words. So first of all, I'm gonna put this as a previous slide or something like that. Now the font that I'm using is Aldo the Apache. I like this font because it's just cool. And so I want to change the color of this, probably like some blue. So, or actually just plain white or black or something like that. Yeah, and I might as well change the border to black because then it'll be matching. I have a thing for that. So let me just do that real quick. Did I just put a stroke over the stroke? It kind of looks cool. I don't know what I did. It just looks cool. Alright, so now that's black. I'm gonna make it previous. There we go. I'm actually just gonna move it right here or something like that. Or maybe just keep it right here. Yeah. Alright, there we go. And then you can just basically make the word pop out. By doing that, you can just right click it, blending options. Then I'm gonna make it have a stroke of white outline, because it's gonna look cool like that. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. And I'm also gonna make a drop shadow. What that does is it adds basically a shadow. It says what it basically does. So I'm gonna change the size, make it like little puffy kind of. You can do anything you want, but I'm gonna make it like this. Now that we got our previous sign done, or you can put basically how many boxes you want. But now that we got our previous hand done, we're going to actually make like social media links and all that stuff. So I actually have a website, description down below on what website it is. It basically has a bunch of packs on different websites. I mean on different kinds of social media icons, and it's free. And so I'll put a link in the description. Alright, once you got those social media icons downloaded, I'm gonna just pop them right in. Now, I don't know if my friend doesn't have like Twitter or anything like that, but I'm just going to basically put in some stuff. Alright, since he doesn't, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I'm gonna put in, open. Then you wanna go down to where your social media pictures are. I put them in Photoshop pictures. You go icons. These are the sizes of the icons. I'm gonna put some YouTube PNG and press Control A, which means it selects everything. Control C to copy. Control V to paste. Now it may be a little small. You can drag it around anywhere. I'm gonna put it here, and then press Control T. That means it selects it and it has these boxes around it. You can size it, but if you want it perfect size, then you hold Shift while you're sizing it, and you keep holding Shift and let go of your left mouse button, and it keeps like that. We can just size it, and once it may be like bad quality right now, but when we deselect it, when we press the check right there, I'm not gonna do that yet. May just make it a little smaller. Alright, now I'm gonna press check mark, and there it's it's clearer, but it's not the best. It's just the creator. He just made it himself, so yeah. It depends on what kind of social media things you want. I chose this pack because it had SoundCloud in it, and that's what I use. And this pack, I think it's called Flat Social Media Icons. So those are the ones. They're in link in the description. I'll just show you the whole website. Bunch of social media icons made by different creative people. So now that we got his social media icon there, I'm gonna take some more text, place it right here, something like that. Put subscribe there, and we can move that anywhere. And if you're not happy where you put your icon, then you can just press the arrow key. You can move it anywhere you want. I may even just resize it more. Now we got a previous and subscribe. Now you can add any graphic you want. It's gonna be all. It's just now it's time for creativity to strike in. So what I wanna do is I wanna take a character from Terraria, like a type of character. I'm gonna put him looking right here, like his head over here, and then probably put a Terrorblade just laying right there. Or maybe sideways right there. And don't worry on how it will be covering it all. It's just an overlap thing. Your video will still be behind it, and so it'll be fine. Alright guys, I found it, and so what I want to do is I want to take the quick selection tool and I want to select all of his pixels, and I'm going to turn the brush size a little down so I can select them easily. select the big chunks first. And you don't want the background. So all you have to do is basically get a decent size. Just keep selecting. It doesn't take too long. Depends how big your picture is and what you want to put in it. So I'm putting this whole thing. Want everything, and you want the dotted lines to be out of the thing that you're trying to select. So I'm erasing all these dotted lines. Okay, so now you want to press Control C and then Control V. There's your character. I left that thing on him, but now we're gonna just Control T, Shift, and then probably reverse him like that, and tilt him like that. Probably make him bigger, and then we're gonna move him right over here. Now it's it's covering the subscribe layer. So we can just go here, put that over. Now he is under the subscribe layer. But it kind of looks weird like that. So I'm actually gonna maybe move it down a little, or maybe just actually put it under the layer. Now that we got that there, we're gonna add his TheRealEG. Open. Go to pictures. YouTube pictures. I'm gonna check which TheRealEGs are good. Okay, that does not work. Then I'll open another. Alright, so this one works. It's the same thing. We're gonna select all of it. If you want to zoom in, go to the painting tab. Click zoom. Basically want to select all of this, and I normally got that little piece, so I can just Control Alt C. And then you can actually just press Control J, and it copies the layers. So you can just do it like that, and then Control T, have it back to normal. Oops. Now you can do anything you want like that. And so basically, that's basically it on the picture. If you want to add some more stuff down here, I may just add like, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know. I may just add something later. But right now, since if you got your whole outro picture done, you want to press File, Save As. Wanna do like, so I'm gonna name this whatever you want. You can name it whatever you want, like that. And then you wanna save it as PSD first, just in case if you want to come back to it. And you can edit anything you want back from it. And then you want to save it again. And you have to, I repeat, you have to save it as a PNG this time, because the transparency doesn't work on JPEGs for some reason. I don't know why, but it just doesn't work. See, it's transparent on there, but it doesn't look like transparent. So you have to change it to a PNG. So just save that as a PNG. Save. Okay. There we go. Let's minimize it. Now we're gonna go to the editing software, Vegas Pro, and I'll see you. Alright, so now we're at Sony Vegas, and this is my Enclave video that I made a long time ago. So I'm gonna go to New, you do your template, whatever you want. It depends on actually what you render. So if you made your picture as 720p, then change it to 720p, any type of 720p. I'm pretty sure that's the best one, but I did it to 180p, and this is the one that I use. It's 180-60i, and it's pretty good. So I'm gonna press OK. This is your blank template. Then you want to press open. For the first thing, you want to press open. Then you want to go to where you saved your picture. I can just go down here. No, I can't. Go to YouTube pictures. Find, not that one. Find the picture that I did. Should be down here. There it is. Alright, so now that you got there, see, it's transparent. You can lengthen this video how long you want your outro. I'm gonna make it about 15 seconds, 10 frames. Alright. Now that we got our outro, I'm gonna fade it in. You can do that by go here, and then the thing should pop up like basically a quarter of a circle type of thing. And that means when you do it this way, when you do it left, what am I saying? When you do it left, it fades out. It depends on what side you are on. So right side is fade out, left side is fade in. The more of the side you go, so like if I do more right when I'm on the right side, I mean, it's just, it's not that hard to understand. So okay, so once we got that done, we want to import some music. So I can just grab some music right now. Any type of music. I'm just gonna use Riot-Energy Drink. And I'm gonna just basically take a segment off. And then move it in here. Shorten it. And there's your outro. You can even fade in the music. And you can turn it down because this music's pretty loud. So this is what it'll look like. That is pretty loud. I'm very sorry. It's still pretty loud. You can turn it down from the volume. Seriously, still pretty loud. Alright, something like that. Well, we can turn it up a little bit. So it'll be quieter when we upload it to YouTube. So now we basically got that, so let's watch it at the start. Now we got our picture and our music. Now we need to actually add in the video. So I'm gonna actually import go to import in media. And I'm gonna go to videos, gonna go to final videos. I'm just gonna go to, since it's Terraria, I'm gonna go to my first Terraria video. And I'm actually going to, once it says building peaks, okay, if it doesn't, then that's fine. So what you want to do there is you want to make it go above this, no, actually behind this, what am I saying? Go, the lower it is, it means it's behind it. And then I'm going to cut, yeah, I made a mistake right there. So I'm going to cut out a part where the gameplay is. Cut that out. And then you click the audio, and then press Control U. Then what that does is it ungroups the audio from the video, so you can delete it and shorten the video. Then you should see this tool right here, this pan and crop tool. You click that, and this box should pop up, video event effects. So what you want to do is you want to zoom out, then zoom this out, basically leaving it like that, And now what it should do is when we press play, we can move that anywhere we want, and since it's transparent, we can make it as big as we want. That's not being big. Just find the right size you want it to be, and you don't have to put it in perfect. But basically, you can just fit it in like that. So we can just do that. And now, you see this playhead? That's, if we leave it like that, it's just gonna zoom in like that. We don't want that. You wanna click this and then press delete. Move this playhead, move it to the start. Now it'll just stay like that. Now, we can just fade in this to make it look kind of cool. We can fade in the music. That's not fading in. Come on, why aren't you fading in? Fading out, I mean. Oh, it's right here. Alright. And then we fade out the video. So, we can just do that. Fade that in too. Now, this is our finished outro. Alright, so that's basically our outro. Then you want to go to render as. Alright, so now that we have it on render as, I'm gonna go to, you can name it whatever you want, and click the file template that you have as your picture. So mine is 980 by 180. Then just name it Shattered. You can name it whatever you want, by the way, because this is the outro. Render. Wait for that to render. I'm just not going to render it because I'm going to change the music later. So once that's rendered, it's going to open up as an MXF. And so before you close it out, it's going to say, do you want to save this? You want to press yes and save it as whatever you want it to save it as. And it has to be .beg. Save it. Then you can come back to it anytime you want. Basically, that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to always stay epic!